Hi, it's Lou Manfredini, Ace's Home Expert. In this video, we're going to teach you how to create a raised panel door from a flat interior door that you may have in your home. So if you have a plain door like this one right here, there's a terrific way to kind of update the look. What we're going to do is take some small molding and create a raised panel look. So what you first need to do is lay out where you want the trim to go. Now be mindful of the door hardware. What I want to do is that vertical piece of trim that's going to come up, I want it to have the same spacing from the doorknob to the trim as the edge of the door has. So take your tape measure and measure from there. It's about 2.5 inches to the center of the knob. And so then if I put a mark there and I come off the center of the knob to 2.5 inches, I'm going to make a mark. And now from there, I'm going to use my level to create a plumb line coming up from here. And so I'm going to line that up and get my level plumb. I'm going to take that all the way up to the top of the door. Now as far as the dimension goes from the top, if we look here now overall, we're coming about 5 inches from the edge of the door. And we can do the same thing here. Again, symmetry. So I'm going to hook on the door. I'm going to make that mark at 5 inches there. And just to double check on this side, I'm going to make another mark at 5 inches here. Taking my level, I'm going to put that on my mark. Your door may be a little cockeyed inside that opening. So it isn't necessarily that you're going for level here. You're going for the reveal to be the same. I'm going to come up the same 5 inches from the bottom. And then from there, you're going to use a level to draw lines to create what's now going to become the picture frame that then the trim is going to apply to. Once that's done, you're going to measure corner to corner to find out where these pieces are going to go. And we're going to measure the top one first and cut our piece of trim on a 45-degree angle on both sides using a power miter saw. And you want to take care to make the mark right where you need it, and then go ahead and cut that trim. After that, go ahead and apply that first piece of trim. We're using a power nail gun to attach the trim to the door. And you can cut the bottom piece as well and apply that as well. Then take your tape measure and measure in between the newly installed pieces of trim to then find the dimension for the vertical pieces of trim that will go onto the door. Now, once you place all that trim there, take a look at those cuts. You may need to put a little putty in there to fill them in, but the cuts should be pretty tight. And then from there, you're ready to paint the door. Looks pretty good, right? And it was easy to do. Coming up in our next video, Ace's paint expert Annie is going to paint the door, add some hardware, and it's going to look even better.